Okay, so here I am testing the Zebra Vertuoso helmet. So far so good. I've got good ventilation in my front mouthpiece. Not feeling anything much up in my my crown visor. God, what is with all these stupid drivers? So let's try and go 60 to 80 kilometers. It's probably around 40 freedom units. But let's see you go 40 freedom units in this kind of traffic. Okay, ventilation is good. I'm reaching the 40 freedom unit mark. Though, as I'm going 50 kilometers, I can already feel the wind noise. I really suspected that the plastic cover for the hinges of the visor would generate wind noise. Let's see if I can alleviate that with changing screws. So far ventilation is good. Oh. Looking to the right, I've got whistle. Looking to the left, not much. Looking down but straight, I've got whistle in my front mouthpiece. Got another whistle. Oh, what is it, all these cars? You know, it might be the long weekend, but god damn it, people should really know how to plan ahead. Though being outside, still not getting. When I'm less than 40 kilometers, I'm not getting that much ventilation. Though the air is dense. It's really dangerous following a truck, I swear. Never a good time with a truck. Never a good time. Also, all these stupid drivers. Too many stupid drivers. Absolutely too many stupid drivers. Swear to God, why the fuck? I'm starting to feel warm, but I'm not sweating. I'm trying to imagine how the full brunt of summer would be like. But either way, the cheek pads of this thing are washable. Though personally, I'd use those dry cleaning foam sprays for this. Though I do also have a helmet that I could that I could substitute with this. You know, when you ride, you always have to buy at least 2 to 3 helmets, just in case one gets really dirty and stinky. Too many stupid drivers, I swear. This fucker even cut my blind spot. Okay, so far so good. That guy knew what he was doing. This guy knew what he was doing. Looking down but looking forward. No whistle. 44 kilometers. Man, that's a lot of stupid drivers. That is a lot of stupid drivers. Well, for one, I don't think I'm being noticed on the road, but I'm being noticed by cars but not by other riders, which is good, as opposed to my AGVs or KYT, which definitely garner unwanted attention. Usually when I pass people like this, you know, they start to get semi-aggressive. So far, no reaction from this rider up front. You can see him peeking at me through the side mirror. Starting to drizzle. Though mind you, even if I did feel like it had wind noise, I'm actually wearing earplugs. So imagine not wearing earplugs. This would probably be really horrible without earplugs. Somewhat bearable, but you know, at high speed, no. How do I conclude this test? Maybe let's just say in general you still need to wear earplugs. It's got great well, it does have good ventilation, definitely. Definitely has good ventilation. Anyway, that's it for this observation or field test. Let me get to a less bumpy patch of road. Okay? This time it's me trying to fully disassemble the helmet. So, let's start off with the cheek pads. Velcro, there's a tab. I feel there's another tab. Oh yeah, another tab. Let's take out the strap. Normally these cheek pads are Velcro. This is almost like a Gile and a KYT. KYT TT course having this Velcro tabs. Okay, so that's one down. In any case, I'm gonna be spotting a flashlight onto the inner linings. Okay, it's the second one down. Get the flashlight, let you guys see what's inside. See? There's the insert of the intercom. Looks like it has inner lining pass-throughs, so no worries about that. Also, the bottom crown seems to be made of rubber. I think I can... Nah. Can't remove it. I can't remove it totally. You know it's there. Wonder if this thing has screws. Maybe I can try to fully disassemble it. Let's see if we can take apart the chin curtain. Let me get the light in here. So there's definitely a plastic attachment. Got to wiggle it through. Doesn't seem like it's budging. Man, it's really attached on there strong. Wow. Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. Ah, there we go. So it's a hard connection. Don't worry, I didn't break it. Just needs enough wiggling about. And you can try and safely remove it. See? For the last part is... Oh, that was easy. Double check if there was any damaged parts. Nope. 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 So as you can see,
there's a switch. So left if you want to keep it open, right if it's closed. So if we can see it here, there. So switching to the left, it opens all the vents. Switching to the right, closes it. So let's keep it open. So let's see. So, as you can see, I also put a... Oop. As you can see, I also put a double-sided tape with a magnet over here, just in case that's what I used for attaching my DJI Mic Mini microphone onto the helmet while I was test riding this earlier. Anyway, next scene would be me, the actual test ride of this. I'm just saying. Though I did that earlier, I'm just showing you where the microphone mount would be most ideal. So if it's an intercom mic or a flat mic, you would definitely would be ideal to put it below the nose guard or somewhere perpendicularly parallel to the DJI Mic Mini microphone mount. So let's see. It's definitely got some lining. So if the intercom mic lining was here, it's going all the way down, following this. Which means I'd either have to cut a portion of this helmet cheek pad, or if the intercom interface wire is long enough, you can actually run it through the back going to the intercom, and that's gonna be a somewhat long line, but I think most intercom units accommodate that long length. Okay. Going back to this part, my headliner. 2 tabs. I was right. Let me just get this away for a bit. As you can see, there are 3 rows of 4 holes that are 10 millimeter in size. That's gonna try and circulate the air on the top of your head. And it's somewhat gonna pass out through here. Most of that is going to pass out through the exhaust vents right here. But that being said, earlier it wasn't really a noisy helmet. Let's try and get this off. Oh, it's like a KYT. This is definitely KYT style. Let's check if there's a tab somewhere here. Nope, no tab, but I think you have to force it down somewhere over there. So, yeah, definitely. It's a Velcro tab. This is KYT style. You can see Let's get that out of the way. Now we can explore the actual helmet. So here we have two, what is this? 6mm holes. Now if my GoPro can catch it. But that is 1, 2, 3, and 4 6mm holes going from the crown vent. So, however, it's being blocked by this thick of a foam. So it's definitely mostly all of that air from the front of the crown vent is gonna go to the top. It's gonna go to the top. It's gonna try and some of it's gonna try and push down to the mesh of the liner, trying to cool your head. Well, in my case, since I wear a balaclava, that's gonna be more effort for the wind to cool down the top of my head. So it's gonna swirl on the top of my head. Most of it's gonna go to the back and exit from the exit vents. So far, I'm not seeing any screws where I can access this helmet. So I'm assuming this is also a KYT build, which means they did some massive adhesive job on this. Oh, definitely that's adhesive. There's no screws on this side of the nose vent, but it makes you confident that this mouth area is actually spacious, even though the cheek pads are snug fit to your cheeks. There's enough breathing room in here, even accommodate a hard mic intercom. Let's see this. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can remove the nose guard. Doesn't seem to budge. If it's like this. No. Ah. I'm not forcing it if it doesn't want to. Usually over time, maybe that'll loosen up. Anyway, at least you know it's made out of PVC rubberized plastic. Oh, let me see if I can put a flashlight on the exhaust vents. Oh, that's nice. See, there's an actual pass-through for the exhaust vents. Oh, okay. So that's why there was less wind noise. So most of the wind noise was definitely coming from this part, or mainly the plastic cap of the visor and that small little divot space for the screw. Also that really tiny 2mm gap around this part. Yeah, it's definitely where the wind noise was coming from. Aside from that, there was some considerable drag here in the front, which I correctly assumed, and the vents of the, even though fully open, the vents of this helmet were somewhat close to the actual openings that it made a whistling sound. So I was right about that. Nice. This is actually a really well constructed helmet. See? No movement from the EPS liner. It's actually, not gonna lie, they actually thought about the ventilation on this thing. Way more than a KYT. Well, way more than a TT course. See? It actually works. So, if the I can see that shit. If the front vents don't catch it, it means it's gonna go up and circulate around the air's gonna circulate around here, then go pass through at the back. So I think that's what made me cool down when I was running 60 kilometers earlier. Now, would I say if this helmet is worth the buy? I'd say yes, definitely. If you're looking for a affordable starter helmet, definitely. I also researched a bit last night, and this is pretty much the copy of the Arai Rapidae Neo, which I don't mind. Because number one, are you gonna pay five? Are you gonna be paying 5 digits for something that also has the same safety rating? Please, if that Rapidae Neo had MIPS, then I definitely say that's way more worth it. As it stands, this has a pretty close construction. Well, that's my opinion anyway. Can try and anyone can if anyone wants to if the right word is concur on what I've said, you can show me a link to the helmet inner diagram of an Arai Rapidae Neo. Tell me the safety rating, but I don't think the Rapidae Neo is ECE 2206. That Rapidae Neo is pretty much considered as a old. It's showing its age. If I'm to be asked, it's definitely showing its age. Oh yeah, you definitely feel like a KYT. Do I have any closing remarks? Not really. Just trying to put back this helmet. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing reviews with as less bullshit as possible. As you can see, I already opened the helmet for you. So it's confidently intercom ready. It's got good ventilation. Not the best ventilation, but it'll definitely keep you cool in low speed. As for high speed, you might have, if you're not wearing earplugs, you're definitely gonna need them for this. Well, every helmet needs to be worn with earplugs. I mean, if you're serious about keeping your hearing when you're getting older, if you want to actually save your hearing, you definitely wear earplugs. 'Cause I, for one, used to think, what was that? What was that buzzing sound in my ear back then? Turned out to be symptoms of tinnitus. So yeah, after that, somewhat got scared, but also it totally made sense to me to practice to wear earplugs. At first, it's gonna feel weird because one, you won't be able to hear you won't be able to hear people or any other vehicle sounds on the road, and suddenly when your ears get accommodated with the earplugs, your hearing suddenly starts to become a bit more sensitive. So when you remove your helmet, you can almost hear um okay, that's snug fit. Check the other one. Oh, oh good, it's just one tab, just one button. Let me see if I align that correctly. Nope. Here we go. Get in there, you motherfucker. I have to adjust somewhere here. There we go. Last one. So, also, the Arai Rapide Neo has its vents in horizontal position, which would doesn't actually it doesn't matter what orientation the mouth vents go. So as long as it faces forward, it's gonna scoop up a lot of air. Definitely. Oh, that's a really plush fit. Nice. Yeah, nice. That's a really plush fit. Might need to start with this upper cheek pad. Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna go on to the rear one. Gonna have a feel through for that. There we go. Tuck in the earpiece and set in the Velcro. Oh, this is also glasses friendly. Though I'd suggest for the eyeglass arms to be uh, straight, slightly more solid. You can also do the ear the can also do the ear hooks like this, but you'd have some difficulty fitting it in, especially with this kind of helmet, since it has a wide it has a wide view range. Well, not as wide as a KYT, but it's pretty much like a Bell. Yeah, Bell and Gile. So it's got what? This thing is around 160, probably 150 degrees. Still good. Although when you wear any helmet, there you definitely your peripherals are definitely affected. Oh, there we go. It's more plush. See with this, yeah, nice. I might need to put in the clear visor, but maybe later. So what do I think of this helmet? Is it worth the buy? Yeah, worth the buy for beginners. Is it good for classic motorcycle riders? Oh, definitely. Is it good for motovlogging? It's a 50-50. Still have to see since I bought a really round mount. Yeah, round curved round curved mount that's gonna stick on the top of the helmet, lollipop style. So that's definitely gonna be holding the GoPro if I want a first person POV. There's someone online actually selling a chin mount for the Arai Rapide Neo, which would only encompass this small area. It's a 3D print, though. Knowing me using a GoPro with a media mod and having the transmitter of my DJI Mic Mini attached to it, so you can already you can already see how much weight small that, that small mount is going to take. So I'd rather have the 3.5-inch diameter GoPro mount on top of the head, even if it looks silly. It's gonna get better POV, but at the same time, it's not gonna be safe for the GoPro since it's high up there. So I need to adjust myself in case I need to bob my head onto, um, let's say, branches sticking out of nowhere. Probably some crappy signage. So for classic riders, this is definitely one of the one of a really good one of those really good purchases.